Howdy sax geeks. So doing a little playtest, and I'm at Virtuosity in Boston ordering a soprano case and a few other things that I need. Check this out. So this is the new Autolink Tone Master EB. I guess the story is there's a new CEO over there, Early Babbitt, and he's trying to bring some products. This is based on the Early Babbitt molds. Like they have them, I guess. So I don't know. I can't speak to that. I've never owned an Early Babbitt rubber, so I don't really know. I can't really visually compare it to what a real Early Babbitt is like. I'm just trying it with a reed that I have that works real good on my Super Tone Master USA Florida. And so there's other people playing here. It's a music store, as you know. So anyway, this is the Early Babbitt. I'm not really sure if it's in tune, and the neck cork doesn't really fit very well. I had to use piece of paper. Constant problem with these mouthpieces. What's interesting is that the other number 7 that I'm trying this is the slant that they make. This is the new vintage slant that came out 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe 5. This is a number 7 also. This is a 7. This is a 7. This is a little brighter, but somehow it's not as thick and fat, but it's got a little more baffle to it. You'd think with the Early Babbitts, you'd think they'd put a lot of baffle in them, but I don't, who knows? I don't know much about it. If the Babbitt guy wants to give me a job, I'll take a salary job helping you with your mouthpiece crap. Saxophone Geek can help you. Babbitt. Just give me a salary gig. I don't know. Like, I like the fatness of the sound, but I don't feel like it's producing a lot of projection. And the Early Babbitts, what is our benchmark? We're looking at who played them. Mark Turner is an outlier, the way he plays, right? So that doesn't really count. And he's not even playing on one of those right now. He's playing on a Ted Klum, right? So there's that. But who played Early Babbitts? Stan Getz? Well, he has mellow sound, dark mellow sound, right? So I don't know what you're expecting. If you're expecting an Early Babbitt to be this bright, punchy thing, I don't know that you're really going to get that out of it. I'm not really sure. What I will say is I like the facing. It's kind of a medium to short facing, medium shortish. I kind of like it. Feels comfortable for me as far as the facing and the way the reed responds on the mouthpiece. And we'll go back to my mouthpiece for a control. We're also going to try a horn that I think you'll find interesting. Now this is the modern slant. Again, this is only 5 years old. It's got a serial number on it. It's a 7, as you can see. And these are cheap. They're more cheap than the new Early Babbitt model that they're making is like $350. So this is much cheaper. You can get these used really cheap. You can get them because I think a lot of people bought them and then didn't like them. So you can get these really, really cheap on eBay. I wouldn't buy this new from a store. It's probably $200 here at the store. I'm not sure exactly, but I would guess $250, which is a lot. You can get this for $120 on eBay. Anyway, it needs to be pulled out pretty far compared to the other piece, and it's got a little more brightness. But again, we're not getting a lot of sound. It could just be this room. There's less resistance to this one. Interesting. On to the next thing. Alright, next interesting item is a Yamaha Custom Z. I don't normally try modern horns, but I was really taken by the color of this. This is not doing it justice. This is a very dark, amberish. There, you can kind of see it like that. So, you know, not sure where in tune is on this horn, so I apologize in advance. And we're rolling on take one, so let's just use this is the new slant, not the early Babbitt thing. And I'm just going to, it's got a big funny neck screw. I don't know if that's stock or if that's added on. That could be stock, but I just want to take this off of here and do it right. It's not my horn, but I still want to treat it right. So I'm going to push in about that far, and we'll see how that sounds as far as pitch. Yeah, and that kind of lines up the way the Mark 6 does. Feels real nice on your hands. Palm keys are kind of high up, but it's a modern horn, so you can kind of expect that compared to a Mark 6, especially the high D. It's pretty far up there. Alright, let's try the Babbitt, the new early Babbitt model on this horn. On my horn, this one needed to be pushed in quite a bit, so I did that here. Make up the difference between the two. And let's see how this plays on the Yamaha Custom Z. One thing to note is it does have F sharp. This is an F sharp horn. Don't care. Plays pretty darn nice. So you can see with this particular, I'm not changing reeds, just going with just this reed. So now let's put my mouthpiece on this horn. All right, now here's my Florida on the Yamaha. Pretty nice horn. The 3 F sharp fingerings. I like mine the best. Works because the hook one is a little sharp. You can adjust that, of course. That's not Yamaha's fault, that's my thumb. Let's try that again. I feel like I'm probably still flat. Yeah, let's go back to my tenor for the control. So you can hear, the palm keys on my horn, I'm used to them, but an old Selmer, they tend to be a little thin. They tend to break up a little bit. You can hear how much more you're getting out of the Yamaha in the higher range of the horn. However, in the middle of the horn there, high A, middle F, this horn has got a little more punch. Alright, so there you go. Interesting, trying a few mouthpieces. Don't do that a lot. I know that's a big thing to do on YouTube, and people love watching that stuff, I know. But I don't really do it a lot. I'm not a tire. I don't kick the tires. I don't like to go into a saxophone shop where I'm genuinely not going to buy anything and play a bunch of stuff. I'm here to order something else. I'm here to get a soprano case ordered. So, that's a little different. And I'll try a few mouthpieces because we love to talk about that stuff, and it's fun. But I'm not the kind of guy that goes to a lot of stores just to play and make a, because I generally don't buy a lot of stuff. I most of the time buy vintage stuff and have it worked on. So that's, just part of the deal, I feel it's like kind of a dick move, for lack of a better term, to just be going into music stores and just be a pain in their butt. They're trying to work in these places, and I'm just taking up space. That's how I've always sort of handled it. I used to go to Rayburn's all the time, just hang out there, but I don't really do that anymore, So anyway, we're here at Virtuosity. Brett and Steven, thanks to those guys. I probably won't buy that Florida. I kind of liked the regular slant a little better. But again, home base is this and this. Do like the Yamaha. Check out that black lacquer Custom Z. Well, not black lacquer, but super dark cognac lacquer. The color is amazing, and boy, that horn plays nice. So, ergonomics, it doesn't feel that different in your hands than an old Selmer. Really pretty darn nice. Fairly impressive. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Saxophone Geek. Share, like, and subscribe. Do all the stuff. You guys know what to do. Thanks for being here. Glad to have you. And let me know if you like this video and what kind of horn and mouthpiece you're playing on these days. What's your post-pandemic setup? Let me know. And we'll see you next time. Saxophone Geek.